As far as the aging report, I was looking for it, and Mr. Rouse said he sent it to me, and I don't have it, but I do know that in our meeting we discussed it, and he stated, he stated that our aging report had reached to around $1 million at this point. That our aging report had reached to around $1 million.
$1 million. $1 million.
How much is owed according to the aging report?
I think I stated that it was around $1 million. I don't have the exact aging report in front of me. Is we borrow money from the water fund. Are there any plans to make that those payments back?
Mr. Mohan is the finance director.
Yes.
And I was just curious, with the finance committee, was he allowed or asked of to give suggestions? This is his job. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering what type of suggestions has he made to enforce, to help out with the aging report? Does he have a plan or anything have that even been discussed with him? I mean, this is his job. I just want to allow him to do his job. And if he has ideas, this is what he is qualified to do. He knows the numbers, and if we trust him with the numbers, I would suggest that he would come up with some type of plan and present that plan to us and let us do our job as trustees to yay or nay.
The water sewer fund is our revenue. This is money that, just like any other utility, this is something that comes in, and it's not, there's no ordinance or anything that says that it's directly related to having to pay anything. This is a source of revenue for the village.
We're not trying to pursue Lake Michigan water. I mean, if we're taking money out of there to do other things, are we putting money back in towards the infrastructure to proceed with getting Lake Michigan water? Or, I mean, if we keep taking from there, the people have voted on this, and this is something that the people want. I mean, when do we get to pay the water fund back?
And as of right now, there's no plan for infrastructure improvements. There's no plan for the repayment of the water sewer fund. There's no plan.
There's no plan. There's no plan.
But currently, there's no money set aside for any infrastructure repairs. And that includes getting Lake Michigan water and all of the new infrastructure that you would need to get that.
First of all, where did you get the information that the water fund could be used for anything as far as our income? I've never heard, I don't know where that came from, what ordinance that is, because if that's the case, why are we borrowing from the water fund?
Because that was the practice that was set up.
We do a budget every year, so you can have expenditures at a certain, that's why everyone submits their budget to submit what it is that they need. Now, we have the water fund that's sitting there, and the money is supposedly only to be used for water-related projects.
Voted yes on budget? Yes. I have voted yes on the budget.
I have voted yes on the budget. I have voted yes on the budget. I have voted yes on the budget.
Voted yes on budget? Yes. I have voted yes on the budget.